morning. It is day 2 of the hunt, first full day. We slept in, it's like 1 o'clock now. We didn't really sleep in, but we just stayed in the tent all last night and this morning. As you can see, it's windy. It was whipping even harder and just pouring sideways, so we just stayed hunkered down. Finally cleared up a little bit. We got the tent, or the fly, way more secured. This is each of our deer underneath these tarps. We did all this last night. We checked them, they all stayed 100% dry and covered. They're getting nice and crusty and good. Finally clearing up. You see blue skies and stuff, sun across the lake. So we're gonna head up on this mountain behind camp here. There's a couple trails. Get up there, maybe check out the backside. We'll be able to see all the way down the creek, the whole lake hopefully, and up into that creek back up in there. So obviously hoping to see some bears today, especially with this clear weather. Hopefully tonight they move pretty good, but we'll whack another buck if we see one as well. So ways away. Hey, it's the first bear of the trip. Almost to the top. Alright guys, made it to the top. It's quite a bit of a hike. This area here, we took our layers off, drying out, pulling the puppies out. Our camp is there. We went all the way like that, and then all the way up this big face. Theo and Maddie are just over this ridge, glassing this bowl behind us. You can see a lot of area, which I haven't even started glassing yet, so we'll, we see some stuff, but we can glass all the way down there, most of the lake, this creek here. So we're gonna get geared back up and start glassing. Alright guys, we all met back up, glassed for a little bit longer, ate some of our sandwiches, and nothing really too exciting, so we're gonna work our way to that point, and then that point, and try to glass the rest of the lake. There's just no sand in the creek, so all the sand in the lake looks like, so we assume that's where the bears are going to be. That's the one we saw, so we're thinking maybe they'll hang out on the far end of the lake. Didn't see nothing over here. We didn't spend too much time glassing for deer, but we didn't see no bears at least. So we're going to keep walking, try to figure out where we want to be tomorrow. So.
They're right next to each other.
We have 4 bears spotted. That we believe is a sow and 2 cubs. There's one of them. The other 2 are somewhere right there. And then there's another one with its head sticking out of the water, just swimming right in there. Not sure what that one is yet. We won't be able to see its head, but we don't have a very good wind, or winds like this. We're just hoping that it's going in there and going up this valley. Oh, and there's the sound. It's an old sow.
She's so golden. What a beautiful bear.
Got another bear spotted.
By the rock points out.
Yep. Somewhere. Right by that.
Right by the big rock.
Yep, came out of that green patch.
She's golden.
We think that's 5 bears since we've been here. There's still one more that we don't believe we've seen yet. We just saw the head of, and then it went behind a bank and saw it. You think it's the same one? The guy came in, that went back out. Whatever. Seen at least 4, possibly 5 since we've been here, and then we've seen another one in the same spot this morning. We just have a bad wind, but where we are right now is blowing up this valley, but we're not going to go any further. But if we can get a different wind change, especially tomorrow when we actually hunt, we'll probably spend a lot more time here, and then kind of work our way to the rest of the lake. But good to see some bears at least.
4.
Yeah.
That nose was very. Ooh.
I don't know, it doesn't look small. Alright guys, play the clip for better luck, but we got another bear. Sarah spotted coming off that point, coming at us. Somewhere over there. Theo said he spotted another bear. I have no idea where, but up in this valley. Bears are on the move right now. We've seen lots of bears. The one that we saw just down here, we still get to see. No. Nice bear. Alright guys, we got that bear working there, and then Sarah respotted the bear we think we didn't get a good look at, and he's somewhere in this brush right now. We're going to pop back out to get the spot and scope on him. He was working this, Sarah saw him up this trail again. Somewhere up in here now. Well, we said this one just smelled their camp a bit. Yeah, he went like this. This bear's been working towards us for about a while now. Another bear, somewhere with another smaller bear over there. Camps right there. I think we found our little glassing area. We're going to try to glass off at this point and watch this beach and just see how it looks, but this is nice. We can get a good view of everything, so I think at the very least we're going to go to not this hill, but this little hill right here, once we get the wind in our favor. So we're in killing range, we're in striking distance.
It's like sledding. It's a good sledding hill.
The problem's not how far you don't stop it.
That was fun.
Alright guys, we made it back to camp. What do you think, Sarah?
Incredible. Bears do exist.
And they are everywhere. There was a sow and the 2 cubs, and then that last one of those last boars. It's the fishing pole's out here. The sow with 2 cubs that we first saw, and then one of the last bears we saw, which was probably an 8.5-foot boar, came between us and that mountain. That mountain's only like a couple hundred yards away. They worked right through here. We watched them. So there was one more bear. I'm not sure if Sarah tried to film it right when we got all the way down to the bottom, back at where we could see them all. Yeah, it was kind of weird lighting. It was super far away. That looked like a good bear as well, but the wind was blowing kind of that direction, so we decided not to spend much time looking at it. We just hoofed it back here to get back to tent to hopefully not spook them, but we just need the wind to be different. The wind's been blowing right at those bears the last 2 days, so we're supposed to get a bunch of weather coming in tonight, the next couple days. Hopefully that switches some stuff around, because it was good. I think we saw 10 bears today, all within like a couple hundred yards of the beach, and one for sure shooter. That last one was
That went that
possible.
way though.
Yeah, that's alright. He came from this way.
He did.
And that big bear came somewhere by our tent because we saw him when he was leaving us, walking away. So I think we're going to go do a little fishing in the lake back here because it's a beautiful evening, and then we're going to get some
Eat
rice.
some mountain houses.
Eat some mountain houses, yay. So
Pad Thai.
I'm excited. Opening day tomorrow when we're ready for it. See, we're getting up the old ultralight. Shout out to Uncle Chucky.
Uncle Chucky, love this rod. It's one of my favorites. Oh, right there. Got jumpers.
We got a few salmon in this lake. Yeah, I can see all those little ripples. They are very hungry. Lots of sockeye salmon. We assume there's going to be some rainbows and dollies underneath them. Steelhead maybe. Who knows? We'll find out and let you know. Alright guys, I think we're going to try the old, just pure chrome little Vibrex.
See what the old thing does. Number 2. So
Perfect.
salmon will still bite it, but the trout love them.
See what happens. There's so many salmon biting over, right over there. Super clear water. Look at the fish swimming by. There's some bears around here. Alright, we decided to go right where all the salmon are at. As you can see by the matted down grass, this is not just our favorite fishing hole. It's all bear tracks. For good reason.
Can I call my mom tomorrow?
Alright guys, how's it going? It is morning of day 3. We are in the tent. We got up bright and early to get a good start, and I don't know if you guys can hear the tent. Oh, of course now it stops right as I start this video, but it's been absolutely pissing on us all morning, so we're embracing it. Just eating some breakfast. Sorry about the condensation on the lens, it's just going to keep getting worse, but we are eating breakfast. We're pretty much planning on staying in the tent all day. It's supposed to rain all throughout the day, all throughout the night, into tomorrow, and then tomorrow afternoon though, it's supposed to clear up hopefully, and then be clear for like 3 days. So we're just gonna take it with a grain of salt, enjoy our little camp life we got here. We've been listening to some music, eating some good food, might read a book, play some games, stay out of the weather, stay dry, and get after it when the weather clears up. Alright everybody, still day 3, afternoon.
Hey. Opening day bear season.
Opening day bear season.
Got a really good feeling.
It was pouring, beating us up all night, all morning long. It just finally quit. We have a pretty good wind. We're kind of swirly, but when the gusts happen, it's out towards the lake. So we're gonna walk to Eagle Rock, we call it, through these little patch of boulders, only a couple hundred yards. We should be able to see basically everything we saw from yesterday way up on top of this mountain. Alright guys, we're all cozied up in here. We're up here by Eagle Rock, and we spotted
Seagull Rock.
Seagull Rock, and we spotted our first bear. It's super foggy.
It's not there anymore.
It's not there anymore? No. Well, it was on that point, which is the furthest point we could see last night as well. We just came out of it like a small bear. Been here for a little over an hour. We also seen a fox at that same spot. Haven't been filming much because the rain's been coming and going, but so first good sign though. The weather's like, it's not raining, it's kind of nice, it's just real foggy.
What do we got, Charlie?
Alright guys, we moved back off 500 yards because we thought the road got a little swirly, so we backed off. And as soon as we did that, we've gotten mediocre, decent sized boar.
The birds made him flip course.
He's still going the other way?
No, he's going the other way now.
Going away from us.
So, Sarah took a power poop.
I took a power poop and they came out to play.
Our wind's going pretty good, but when we were sitting over there, it was kind of going like this, so we backed off. Now it's hard to judge them from here, but at least you're not spooping them. So.
It's not the same boar from yesterday, 'cause the same boar from yesterday was dark chocolate.
Yeah, this one's golden.
You think he's like a decent size boar?
It's decent, yeah. Close to 9.
That's what I was saying. So guys, we're spotting bears left and right. There's another one just
Theodore's spotting bears left and right.
Anyway, as you guys can see now, this one's coming down this hill.
It's crazy how you can see him so well.
Alright guys, it's just before dark. We've actually spotted another shooter way on the far end of the lake. We just saw him for a split second. We think it was a big bear. That was a little bit ago, and then we're just about ready to turn in. We got a few minutes left of daylight left, and Theo spotted it. Looks like another good bear. A lot closer, working away from us, but on our normal beach, so we're not sure if we'll get much footage with the camera, but we're trying. How's it going, everybody? Morning at day 4, I believe, second bear hunting day. As you can see, it's pretty white out. Got about 2 inches of snow this morning. Again, it's like 1 p.m.
Thanks, John Nichols, for the gloves. Text me when you see this.
It was clear all night, as usual. Then about a half hour before sunrise, just pissed snow on us. Super windy, super nasty. Couldn't even see these hills behind us, so we've been stuck in the tent. And we're already getting socked back in as it is now. Can't even see across the lake barely, but it's supposed to start clearing up and being, just scattered showers instead of constant. So we're gonna give it a go. Still got a horrible wind. That base of the mountain right there, right all up in there, is where we've been seeing every single bear except for one this whole trip, and our wind's blowing in right at them. So again, can't do nothing about them. So we're gonna go circle back around across the creek, get straight across, get up on a knob that's up over here, and there's a big valley that way. That will have a good wind to hunt to glass that, and then from there we're hoping to get a better side view of the beach we've been seeing the bears in, just to gain a little more intel, since we can't do nothing about them at the moment. See, there's only one point that every single bear we see basically walks by. We can't see what's on the other side, so we want to see if they keep walking down the beach, if they tuck in the woods right there or whatever. So hopefully we can see that from that side of the lake. Alright guys, sorry if it's foggy, but we're in this little cutout here, hair den if you will. It's way back over there. We went all the way around the lake up to here. This is like the creek that I talked about in the last few days. That we were hoping to see bears in, but we haven't, so we ended up sitting here. The glass out there, where we've been seeing all of our bears, is about from there to there, and then we couldn't see anything past this. There's a point somewhere. It's like right here. So now we can see all that, and even the end of the lake there, and all this. Still got a bad wind, still blowing that way. Nothing we can do about it, but we're really focusing on this. So, our camp. There's our camp. To give you guys an idea, all the bears have been out there. So, eating some sandwiches in this mud hole, trying to get out of the snow and wind. Finally cleared up enough where you can see a little bit. About an hour or two before we normally. What? No. Live action.
Was a bear there?
Was it this wind with us or just?
Was way down.
Just way down there. So. Bears are starting to pop out now. We've seen another one a few minutes ago. Nothing special, so I didn't get the camera out, but I'm gonna eat my sandwich and we'll see you guys what happens.
Smashed. Emphasis on the smashed.
Yeah,
Sandwich.
the smash sandwich. It's something.
Those goldfish are gonna be so stale.
Oh, I can't wait.
It
All right.
is gnarly.
It's gnarly out here today. It's starting to snow again, so I'm gonna put the camera away. And actually, it ended up being two bears. They're sitting right next to each other right there. Two little guys. Mommy's probably not too far away. So we look at these bears a little better now. There's two there. We're almost thinking it's a boar and a sow. And then another bear stepped out, which we think is another boar right there. He spotted a nice bear looking for his camp, and so we got on him. He looks like he might work his way right past camp, right to us here. We're just gonna get a look at him. He kind of slowed down. We're not sure if he's gonna turn around or if he's fishing or what, but we got close enough that we're confident we can get to where we need to be before he can. So we're gonna get, before we get any closer and lose sight of him, we're gonna sit here and watch him, try to judge him, and get a better feel for him. So. All right, everybody, good morning. I think it's morning of day 5 or hunting day 3 or something, I don't know. We're in the tent. Had a brutal windstorm last night. We took some videos with our phones. I'm not sure if anything came out good, but it was 40 mile an hour sustained with some 50, 60 gusts all night long. And then it finally stopped, and then it got flipping cold out, and then for a couple hours, and then it started dumping snow. We got a couple fresh inches of snow. We're just we're trying to hurry up, but the weather's bad. But we're gonna get geared up. We're gonna make a play for it. We're gonna get aggressive. We're gonna go right in the middle where we see all the bears and set up shop, try to get above them, hope the wind blows over them or doesn't blow at them at all. Here's the setup, and we're gonna go give her a go. Hopefully this weather stops and clears up for us a little bit. Alright guys, we made it. We still hit a little mishap, not mishap, but we had a little delay along the way with that big sow.
And a baby
A little kid. But we made it to Bear Point. We call this Bear Point, this beach, or Bear Beach, whatever you want to call it. Bear Point, Bear Beach. This is as far as we could see from our camp. The only time we could see further was yesterday when we went over to that, one of those valleys over there. Pretty much I'd say about 80% of the bears that we've seen this whole trip has walked either this way or this way around this beach. So we've walked pretty much the entire way in the water to not leave a scent trail. We have our wind's blowing kind of quartering into us. We're hoping it's enough to keep bears coming this way to not to smell us. We figured if we don't see any bears come from the right, they all smelled us, because bears will definitely walk this beach tonight. But we still saw a lot of bears from camp walk this way as well. And we hopefully didn't spook them. We pretty much had to went straight down the beach the whole walk. So any bears on the beach smelt us, but hopefully none that were bedded. It's still early. What time is it now?
1 o'clock.
It's right at 1 o'clock. We've been seeing our big bears about 5. Yeah, but we've been seeing, Theo just spotted a bear on the beach, and we got Sarah set up with the tripod. Me and Theo back up, because we don't want this bear to run out of sight. So when we see it, if we can shoot a bear, we're going to hit him hard. So we'll catch you guys, what time today? We'll update you when we start spraying.
Spraying and praying.
Yeah, that's for sure. What do you think, babe? Are you ready?
Today's the day. Hopefully, today's the day.
So our camp, you can see it from the beach, but it's right around that corner.
I'm hoping this bear comes uphill at us, so we can shoot it right in the chest. 20 yards.
Right here, oh
So
yeah.
let Sarah to poop herself. Sarah. He's right here in front of us in these alders.
So he came out, puddled around, and he side-hilled up. And he got in, and he's right here, right now. You can't see him though. But he can't leave. We'll see him when he goes.
Yeah.
This is a sow and a cub.
I told you, it's not the same one.
Hold on. That's a sow and a cub.
I told you it's not the... So come on in.
Alright guys, we're all geared up this morning.
And granola.
We're eating granola, making quick, cold.
You know how to sponsor us?
Now,
Or
peak.
peak.
We woke up earlier this morning. It cleared up. It was windy and crappy, and it finally cleared up. Spotted a bear on the hillside right behind camp. Ran back, grabbed binoculars, ended up spotting 5 bears. It's like a sow and a cub, a small bear, and then a good bear, and then one that we didn't get a good look at. But they all moved into the alders and bedded down. We think we know where the big bear is. He either somehow got up and over the mountain from us without us seeing, or he's right in this little bowl bedded, which would be a pretty good spot. So we've instead of putting waders and stuff on like we normally do, we just threw our hiking boots on and gaiters. We're gonna go we're eating something real quick. Hopefully that bear's not in a big hurry. We'll work our way up on the edge, try to get on him. If not, we're gonna move down to where we can see our beach. We actually have a good wind today for the first time in ever, and it's the only day we're gonna have a good wind.
And
So
the sun's out.
and the sun's out, it's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
So we just got our hiking boots on. They were all frozen from being in the back of the tent. It had to have been gotten down to the teens last night. It's freezing. So we got them all on, walked around a little bit, got the heater back on while we were eating breakfast, just kind of thawing the boots out so they're a little more pliable. But yeah,
Scrape the bottom.
we have a good feeling about it, so we'll keep you updated. Alright guys, give you a lay of the land here. We spotted our big bear up in there this morning in that grassy patch, and then Theo watched him feed into here, and we didn't see him go over. There is a little spot he might have, but it's pretty open in there. We think we would have saw him, so we think there's a little dip in there. He's bedded up in there, we're hoping. There was a bunch of bears in there, but definitely a sow and a cub and a smaller bear, and then there's another one you get a good look at, but we figure we're going to stay out of that mess, but it looks like the one big single bear was up there, so we're going to try to get a better look at him. Go around, hike up to here, and then walk our way across. The wind's coming like this, so hopefully we can see him before we have to get around top of him if he is in there. And we'll see. Beautiful day.
Alright guys, we made it up to the ridge behind camp. We never saw the big bear go over the edge, but we might have, so he might have came over this way. Or he might still be sitting tight where we last saw him. We're not sure. We had a beaver plane buzz this ridge line and drop off more hunters on the lake we're on. So we're kind of scared that he boogered out anything on this ridge. We're not sure, but we made it to the top. We have a really good wind. We're going to look down this bowl and then work our way up to where we think the bear is, which is just over these peaks, but we're on the top now. It's pretty much easy walking from here. It didn't take too much time, and we've had a good wind the whole time, so I don't think we spooked anything personally, but we're not sure what the plane did, so follow along, let's get after it.
Alright guys, we were on this point overlooking the beach just down from camp for the last probably hour and a half. Seen a sow, 3 cubs, and even worried about getting on film. They were forever away, and we had a couple deer over here and stuff, but besides that I haven't seen much movement. Everybody's freezing. probably 15
It's
degrees,
cold.
20 degrees, not counting the 5-10 mile an hour wind through that.
I bet you it's all of 15, 10 degrees.
Yeah, it's freaking cold. So we're not gonna be able to sit here. We don't think the bears are really gonna start moving for another couple hours like they have been. It's only 2 o'clock now, so we're gonna cut back this way, cross over this saddle, this bench up on the other ridge, and then parallel up above the beach. With hopefully we see one on the beach and we can poke it from above. So we'll see, guys. Just trying to keep you updated.
We're gonna head over here. Around there. Heading over there. Guys, don't move. I don't want him to see us.
Shot, Sarah.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, Sarah. Good job. Still moving.
You hit him hard the first shot.
Sarah, you're a bad bitch. He's still moving. He's still moving.
Jesus Christ, the first and the last!
I think we got him. We thumped him hard. Look at his cereal. Oh, I know. Did you hear the branches breaking? I heard it. Theo heard it a couple morning ago. Theo goes, he's close. That guy did not
Taking a
want to
little
go out
nap
to the
over
grass.
there.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe I found him, John. Thank goodness. Thank you, Jesus.
He spotted it. Spotted him. See, I told you, the more he comes, the better. But he sure took his time.
That was
Sorry.
oh my gosh.
We walked back.
Guys.
Oh, right over the shoulder.
Oh.
Yeah, he turned perfect too. I think he heard my safety click off and he went, and we're like, right there. There it is.
Take him. You're gonna shoot through a little brush.
At that point, better than the stuff you have to shoot at up there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're gonna get this guy something with him. All right, guys, here we are. Here Sarah is. Found her in the alders. What do you have to say for yourself, babe?
Incredible experience. I'm just thankful that she came out of the alders so we could be able to get her. I want to thank Theodore and Charlie for getting us where we gotta be, because I wouldn't have made it without them.
We did quite a hike. I mean, it's interesting to see when we get back how far we've gone, because we went up and over mountains, around mountains, down mountains. Awesome. Definitely not the biggest bear in the woods, but definitely not a small one. Monster melon on her. We're not sure how big, probably 8.5 or so, but we had.
We can't even move her, so you know what? I have
Yeah,
to
we
move her some.
we had to
We
roll.
literally can't move her. She's massive.
And this is really our only good day we have left. Next two are supposed to be blowing 40 and just poor visibility and a bad wind direction like we've had all week. It's been tough hunting.
Also, 2 other planes.
Yeah.
Or 2 other like groups of people just got dropped off, so
Yeah,
thankful.
a group got dropped off there, and then which was all right. 'Cause we wanted to hunt this end, and then a group got dropped off there. So this was kind of like our last-ditch effort.
Chance of just being the only ones to shoot and
Nope.
hunt on the island.
Yeah, no cubs, and so we wanted to just get this done and over with. Just beautiful bear. Not sure. I mean, I don't know. I think it's bigger than we think.
She's huge. She's huge. She's huge. I can't even
Lift it up. Come on, try.
Check the claw.
Nice ivory claws on her. Beautiful bear. A little rubbed in spots, but for Sarah's, basically her first 2 big game animals on this hunt. Her big buck and now this bear, and
Bear.
we've been blessed. And
Blessed. Thank you, Jesus. Literally prayed for 70 yards away, and here she is 70 yards away.
yeah, she took her time
Hallelujah.
too. She did not want to come out of the brush. We were up on that hillside right there, and as soon as it looked to the side, we told Sarah to hammer into her, and we didn't want to let it get anywhere else, and we didn't. But yeah, no, we got her. We thumped her good, but we don't want her going anywhere because it's thick,
It's thick in here.
and we didn't know if any of our shots were gonna hit. You know, anyway, we got her. She didn't go nowhere. Beautiful bear. Good job, Sarah. Good job, babe. Right here. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're not. If this is the end of the video, we'll catch you on the next one.
Right here. You don't follow this channel. Come on. Like, Deadly Duo here. We kill all kinds of cool crap.
It's gonna be a
And
good
then
one.
there's just cute girls on the channel too.
Yeah, very cute girls.
All right, guys, we got a lot of work to do. We got about 2.5 miles on the ocean. Or not the ocean, we're on the ocean.
The lake.
2.5 miles from camp by lake. So it should be too bad once we get down there. We're still way up on this mountainside. We still got to skin this thing. It's going to be a long night in the dark, so we're going to get going. Thanks for watching. If this is the end, and we'll catch you on the next one.
And a huge shout out to Maddie. Thank you so much for all that you've done, all the coffee every morning. I wouldn't have made it today if it wasn't for you, baby.
I like it.